Hey, what's up, guys? This is 𝗣𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗡, and welcome to another episode with Starlight. Today, we'll be talking about politics. Next voice will be hearing will be her voice.
Hi guys, it's 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗚 Star. It's nice coming back here actually.
Yeah, for episode 2. All right, let's just dive into the topic of today. What's your thoughts on ladies going into politics?
So, being a student of political science and my thoughts about ladies going into politics, I would say that ladies going into politics isn't charity, it is strategy. Because you see, the thing here is that a lot of policy that affect the ladies today, a lot of bad policy affecting the ladies today is because most of the decisions are being taken in a room where there is no lady there to object it. I mean, we have policies, or rather, let me say we have policies that need to be looked into, such as the widowhood right. Trust
Okay.
me, in some part of Nigeria till today, there are people that still make widows go through a lot, accusing them of them being the ones killing their husbands. And actually a lot that I wouldn't want to probably
You
mention. But
mentioned.
then I think as of last month, we had a case of the grape festival that happened.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Exactly, you
yeah,
are
yeah.
aware of it. Exactly. And what was done about it? Very true.
Ah,
So aside that, I wouldn't want to divert from the actual discussion, right? Now, looking at a country like Rwanda, it has 60% women in
mm,
parliament, and it is one of the fast healing countries as we speak. And we are not just going to say that it is coincidence.
okay, when you talk about fast healing countries, in what context, please?
When I talk about fast healing countries, we talk about policy making, decision making. Now, there are men in politics, but their parliament in that country is 60% women.
Women.
Now, when men contribute, the women are there to contribute. The women are there to take decisions also, not just be in a room and then a law is just being passed to you. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Both sides are contributing,
Yeah,
both
yeah,
sides
yeah,
are
yeah.
talking about it exactly.
Perfect.
And also, I'm going to say that women going into politics, it's actually not really easy, but it is necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, it is necessary. And I encourage that women should go into politics instead of just being there. I mean, when you get tired of complaining or you've been complaining, why not be in the room where the policies are written? If your voice cannot be heard from your compound, if your voice cannot be heard from your bedrooms, if your voice cannot be heard from your class, I think you should be in the rooms where the policies are being written instead of just being there and then just complaining about everything. Just be there, be in the room where the laws are written. Exactly.
All right. I love the way you put it, and I like the way you were able to explain it well for us to understand and for us to follow you. And I would like to know your view on what inspired you to go into politics.
My inspiration going into politics, it's not just because I'm studying the course political science, but that is an edge for me. It's 50% because I understand what I'm studying exactly. And then why would I just study this course, then just keep the certificate aside when I can actually study the course? I know what it is about and
And
then I know
practice.
how to use it. I practice it. Exactly. Now, when we talk about my inspiration going into politics, what has inspired me to go into politics? Now, I'm going to talk about I look up to great women. Some are alive, some are no longer alive, of which I will mention 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗚, yeah, the
Yes.
𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗚 women leader, and then I'm going to talk about Margaret Echo from Calabar, and then the Aba women riot of 1929.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now these women, I have read about them, I have made research, and I must comment that they are indeed strong women. You would believe me that back in the days, women were disenfranchised from voting. They can't vote, and then they have no right to be voted into power.
Yeah.
But then these women came together, I mean, individually and sometimes together to work towards having giving women a chance in the society to fly exactly. And then if these women were able to do it for us, then should we now just relax? Who
Relax.
who is going to do it for the ladies coming up, for the girls
Hmm.
coming up exactly? So now looking at them talking about Fumi, I think Fumi Kuti, She happened to be the first lady or the woman actually to drive a car. She was referred to as the lioness of Lisabi, and I respect that woman a lot.
Okay.
Now, growing up, I have seen two things side by side. I have seen potential and I have seen waste. Exactly. I have seen how girls were being forced to drop out of school
So
because
yeah,
there is no money to pay school fees, while some were never even given the
opportunity.
opportunity to even go to a classroom. They were only being taught on how to do the basic house chores and then how to be a good wife or a good mother. Exactly. And I have seen a lot of my age mates, even before I got to this age, at a very early age 13 to 16, they were being married off because that was what society see them
See them,
as.
yeah.
And then I decided I would rather be the girl that breaks the silence than the girl that swallows it.
I love that.
Exactly. So the thing here is that I actually have wanted to be out there. I have wanted to be a voice for the girl child. I have wanted to like let another girl or upcoming girl look at me and okay, I want to be
Be
like this
like,
person exactly. So why would I just be there if there are women that have fought for us to have this right? Then why should I be quiet? Who is going to fight for the younger generation? Now I'm not actually there already. I'm not where I want to be already,
yeah.
but I know that
But
I am
that's your
working towards
inspiration.
it. That is my inspiration
Oh,
exactly.
okay, perfect. Okay, now I want you to briefly, give ladies out there the steps they could follow if they want to go into politics. Just a bit, because I can see you have a strong mindset of inviting other women to other ladies to come into the political space. So what do you think are those steps or those key role they could play to come in?
Trust me, it's not for the faint-hearted. I promise you. I promise
It's
you.
never.
So I really want to go out there dishing advices to ladies to come into politics. It has
Yeah,
to be something
you want
you want to do. You have to have a strong will. You have to want it before somebody will be able to push
push
you
you,
to do it. Now it's just like okay, you are climbing up on a ladder and then you are hooked. Now somebody can help you push you
push you
up,
up.
but you don't expect me to come and keep a ladder and then put your one leg there, one leg there. No, you have to want it.
Yeah,
If
you are.
I promise you, it's not for the faint-hearted because you will hear a lot. They will test your feet. I am telling you, your mental health, emotionally,
Um,
physically. For a woman going into politics, it is not easy. It has never been
been easy.
easy. It is a lot. So one thing I'm going to say is that believe in yourself, know what you want. No, I have had sleepless nights. I have had days that I almost do you want to do this? Are you sure? I have questioned myself. Like I question myself a lot of times. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you even safe? Is it even safe out there for you? But then I think about it and come on, I kick that voice out. I mean, it is star. This is it. I want to do this. And if not for me, I look at every girl child on the street. For each girl child that is not given the opportunity to go to school just because of school fees issues or the laws are not favoring them
Alright.
in some society exactly. And come on, you might be the inspiration for somebody. You might be the saving grace for somebody. Probably you are being like God is trying to use you to bring change
Change.
to some people's life exactly.
So you are telling
So
them to break that chain and come out of the jail.
break it and come out. It's mostly not going to be easy. Family might not allow you. I
Yeah.
promise you. There are a lot of parents that be like, you are a girl child. You should focus on just getting a degree, serve, and then just get married.
Married, yeah.
I have heard that a lot of times, but not by my parents. I promise you.
Oh,
My parents are the best thing that have happened to me. They have pushed me
yeah,
this
sportive,
far.
yeah.
They are supportive. But there are parents that would not allow the girl child because politics is seen as a man space. Like it is a space of a man in most countries and even Nigeria. So you just have to have the strong will. You have to break that chain. You have to that voice that is telling you cannot do it. If it is what you want, then I promise you work on it and you can do it. If for me, could do it, Fumi Kuti could do it, Margaret Echo could do it. The About Women Riot came together collectively to be able to to fight the struggle. Then I promise you that look up to those women. We have Pauline Talent, we have Senator Natasha, exactly. Look up to those women, read about them. Then your own strong will, your own faith. Don't forget to pray. Oh. Pray. You have to hold on to something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, or finally, let's discuss the problems or the issues you feel upcoming or aspiring politicians face.
I think it's both secular politics, right?
Mm,
And those going into politics like school
so
union
yes,
and all
yes.
that secular politics upcoming. I think I would say that women in politics face similar issues. We have cultural and society bias is one of it. We have verbal abuse and harassment
Mm,
is one of it.
most especially the social media space.
Exactly, for
Bro,
a
bro.
woman, because I promise you, you would hear that most women that are in politics are prostitutes. Most of them are not in their husband's house. Most of them are this. And if you do not have what it takes, right? You are trying to get a career, or you are trying to give other people a platform. You might run mad.
Hmm.
Because the words that will be said to
Research.
you, what you are not, you will hear
Yeah.
it. Propagandas, they are not your meat. You would hear that she's a prostitute. Oh, she's sleeping around for positions. Oh, she's sleeping. And I promise you, most of these women don't even do it.
Hmm.
Most of them don't even do it. But then the notion out there is that as far as you are a woman and you are going into politics, you must sleep with a man to get the position, or why you are going this far is because there is a man
Man behind.
funding whatsoever. But most of these things are not even true. When you sit one on one with these women and then you talk about it, you realize that they are not true. But this is not something they will have to come out and debunk, because how many more propagandas would you have
Have
to
to debunk.
debunk? Exactly.
All right. So how do you think those women can, deal with that pressure? How do you think um they can absorb the pressure? How do you think they can build upon that pressure so that it won't break them down at the end of the day?
Talking about how to deal with that pressure, there's no way on earth. See, we are humans. We have emotions. And there's no way on earth that you think that this thing will not get to me.
Yeah.
I've gotten to a level that there are some talks that don't get to me, but there are some levels of talks that might get to
But
me.
one small something can be even get to you
That's
and
what I'm
one big
saying, because we have emotions.
yes,
So
very, very true.
one thing I will tell you is that whenever all these things come up, like me, how I'll talk about me now. I don't know of any other
Yeah.
person. But one thing I do is most times I switch off my phone.
Okay.
I force myself to sleep.
Sleep.
When I go to the bathroom, I take a shower, force myself to sleep. When I wake up, I affirm myself, look myself in the mirror. Star, you are awesome. You are amazing. You don't do this. They shouldn't get to you. They want to break you. Exactly. They want to break you, and if you give them the chance, they will break you. Now, when they break you, they have succeeded.
Yeah,
What
succeeded.
about you? It is now, choose yourself. You know what you are and you know what you are not.
Mm.
It will get to you, but how you survive it now is how you go about it.
About
You
it.
don't have to reply to everybody. You could just keep quiet. I promise you, at a point, I thought that I had to be replying everyone. I had to, when you say this, I say it
You
back
say
to
it
you.
back.
But I promise you, the day I chose silence, because no matter how you tend to explain, this person said this about me, no matter how I want to explain to you, you already have that
You
notion
already
that
have
this
the
is what
notion.
he said. I stopped explaining
The only thing you do is to allow them to get to know you for who you
for
are.
who
Yeah.
you
And when
are.
they get to know you, they'll be like, so this person told me this
Exactly,
and that.
exactly. Because most of those people that say those things about you, see that coming from a place of hate. Somebody that maybe tried to have you could not, or if a fallout with a friend, or see a lot of things, and they tend to say like a lot of bad things about you. Do you have now how many more people would you have to be meeting to be
To be
explaining
explaining.
yourself? Stop explaining. One thing, I could just go off social media for weeks. just to get myself back,
Self back.
just to refresh myself, because I know that there are a lot of backers probably waiting one way or
One
the
way
other.
to
You
go.
might get it. Exactly. Stop explaining yourself.
All right. So, what's your final thoughts?
The whole conversation we had, I would say that I actually enjoy doing this in particular because that is my field of study. I am a 300 level student of political science. The name is 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗓 and Star is actually my English name, of which a lot of people be like, your parents named you Star. Yes, they did. They did. And honestly, I would say that I am very much happy coming back here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having you.
I'm very much happy coming back here, and see you next time, guys.
All right, guys. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to like my videos. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Ciao.